When you ask students to create a triangle with a length of 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, you should expect answers a little bit like this. From there, what you should be doing is arranging them from smallest to biggest by angle size. So something like this. Something like this. If you spread this out across the wall, the student should be able to see that whilst they all have a side of 5 and a side of 6, the third side slowly changes in size depending on this angle here. So these triangles aren't the same. The problem that might occur is you could end up with triangles that you can't arrange in the same way, such as these. They're not visually as useful. How do you get around that problem? Well, if you've got a large class, you could do 2 separate lists across walls, ones with a baseline of 5 and ones with a baseline of 6. So these would form a different list. Another option would be to, instead of just doing this on paper, to do it on tracing paper. What we can do in that situation is we can turn these over and these can be part of the same list. Even better is if everything is on tracing paper. So a list like this would be absolutely perfect. So what we can see here is a progression of triangles with one side of 5 and one side of 6. The next step from here, which is why tracing paper is so good, is you can collect all these in. So if you take these towards a good light source, such as a window, you'll find that we can actually see them all on top of each other, and it doesn't matter which order you collect them in, but you should start to see a locus of points 6 centimeters away from this corner that you've drawn all the lines from. The student should be understanding that having 2 sides is not enough information, and we'll need either the third side, as that's the thing that constantly changes, and the other thing that constantly changes is this angle in the middle here. Either of these 2 bits of information would be enough for us to draw a very specific triangle, but without either the third side or one of the angles, specifically that angle, we won't be able to do it. And then we go on to why we can and can't do certain constructions.